everyone, welcome back to Zerra's channel and to Let's Talk Ships. And today I would like to share with you some good looking pictures about the new oncoming tier 7 regular Tech 3. This will be a regular tier 7 French battleship Lyon. Okay, what makes this ship a little bit special? She will have most guns than anything in this game. 380 millimeters, Dunkirk's guns, or even worse, unfortunately, but 16 guns. You may argue that you probably have to show perfect broadside to use all your guns. It will be pretty devastating versus any other cruisers you will face. Remember that why I'm thinking why it's this ship kind of stupid strong, because in this game a lot of time when you're playing tier 7 you're top dog, so you will shoot tier 7s, 6 and 5 cruisers, for crying out loud, which is absolutely devastating. Imagine like I'm talking about Dunkirk have not 2 turrets but 4 turrets. What would you think? And I do believe that when she's kiting away, guys, not when you're chasing someone, because when you're chasing someone you do only have 1 freaking turret, and of course when you're perfect broadside then you can use all your turrets. However, I'm thinking to talk about when you're kiting away, when you selling away from your enemy, then you freaking have 8 guns or 2 turrets. That's the thing. Now, of course, the stats are not in final. It's still work in progress and so on. It has one of the worst Sigma in this game. However, there's very few things I would like to say about her. It's not a big ship. You see, her hull, it does not raise up like crazy. I know there's some superstructure and so on, but in general this is pretty tiny small battleship. There's especially from the middle of the ship to the rear, it's very small target to aim and try to shoot. And yeah, I do believe it's very interesting. I am big fan of small concealed battleship. There it's not big as an island, easiest to shoot and aim and kill. This one is a little bit tinier. It's a smaller target. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I do believe that before I'm gonna talk too much, please watch iChase Gaming about this ship, which has very interesting armor, very turtle back, and layer after layer after layer. So I do honestly believe if you are aircraft carrier with AP, you might not strike her because of her very weird layer after layer after layer from above down. So you might not citadel her. That's what I'm trying to say. So it has some good part. Something else, guys, I would like to say, we will talk about stats and why I urge you to research first and so on. It's a huge upgrade in A hull versus the B hull and so on, but we will talk about just in a short time. And now I do believe when you're kiting away, it's easy to for you to use all those 2 turrets. So you have like a German cruiser, you have most of the firepower when you're kiting away, when you're sailing away from your enemy. And then in the same time you're also showing your very small target, but you still have a massive firepower when you're sailing away. Her AA, it's a mixed bag, to be honest with you. I believe that this ship it's kind of a meh with the first hull. However, at B hull it's a freaking monster, and it is a monster in firepower. I do honestly believe it's pretty good, because here's the deal, she's not too slow, she's not too sluggish and stuff like that, which makes her very interesting. But now, guys, let's go and talk about stats. Alright, are you with me? So you see, you have a first A and B hull, and I would like to first I would like to say it's 4x4 340 millimeters. I do have to apologize. Secondary armament, it's 5 kilometers. You have 4x2 and 4x4 130 millimeters. Holy cow, that is a lot of secondary, to be honest with you. What do you have? Oh man, you have there's a lot of 130 millimeters guns. I don't know, maybe it's good to have the secondary build. I would like to say the air defense, it's a mixed bag. However, this is for a-hole, and unfortunately you have none Swedish made 40 millimeters Bofors. The speed, it's also a Mach 25.6, but there is and this is the nice thing about this ship. Turning radius 700 meters. Are you for real? This is huge, damn good number. 700 meters for a battleship are freaking amazing. Rudder Shift, it's kind of a Mach 25.8, but this is in stock configuration with no module, with nothing. Remember guys, you can have the proportion upgrade and whole B upgrade. Now when you upgrade it for a B, you become from a Mach AA battleship to amazing freaking battleship. Why? It's because you receive a lot of 40 millimeters Swedish made Bofors, 16x1, and over here you also have 16, so altogether 32 Bofors guns. And of course they're all 40 millimeters, and you also have some 20 mils, but the mass damage versus enemy aircraft carrier and planes are those both Bofors guns. Those the main, the one who's gonna wreck the planes. Maximum speed now it's increased to 27. Same amazing rudder shift and surface rudder shift time 18.44. It's kind of a bad. Surface detection range, it's not that bad, to be honest with 15.84, and air detection range 11.54. Yeah. All I would like to say, well, Sigma guys, it's 1.5, the worst of everything at tier 7, and this is horizontal dispersion, vertical spread, traverse speed 3.5. I do believe it's close to Dunkirk, I do believe. And this is the smoke penalty and so on. Let's talk about very fast about her secondary armament with the B hull. Reload every 5 seconds, I do believe. Those secondary 130 millimeter guns, 5 seconds, it's alright. And same thing goes here, also 5 seconds. That's the Sigma. We have nothing about that. Okay, this is the secondary air defense. Now this is really important, guys. AA defense. This is 3.5. The Aura medium Bofors 40 millimeters guns. 3.5. Where is the damn DPM? Reload every 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I do believe it's one of the best tier 7 AA defense in the game, because you have a crazy amount of firepower in AA. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. The hull, I don't know what to say about the hull. Let's talk about this is the speed. Turning radius is fantastic. And the engine, nothing special. And this is the HP pool of each and every module. That's what I'm trying to say. Consumable, very important, I kind of forgot. You only have a repair party and damage count party 1 or 2. And yeah, that's nothing I can say. And the camouflage. Crazy, a lot of camo. Armor module, maybe this is one of the best, shall we say. You can see here the armor. The armors are pretty nice, to be honest with you guys. And all right, you're covering over there in 25 mils down. All right, and over there, so it's not 25 all over the place. That's the thing. I kind of hard to take down and see the armor, guys, but trust me what I'm saying. This is probably I'm not the best YouTuber to show you the armor of this ship. Please watch iChase Gaming about her armor, and you'll see that this is very hard, tough to knot, and hard to citadel, because her citadel it's way under the water. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So now I don't know what to say about this, guys. Personally, I do believe it's a very interesting, and just look at this beauty of a battleship. I like small tiny battleship with a lot of firepower, because the reason number one, guys, you want to play a battleship, it's because you want to delete everything in your sight. When you aim, you want to do massive of damage. Even though the caliber are not great, you probably will struggle a little bit to do a huge amount of damage versus battleship. However, for a cruiser, at a close range, because I do believe the 1.5 Sigma it's one of the worst battleship Sigma in this game. But I like it a lot. You may argue that when you're chasing someone, you have very little firepower, and that it's true. However, when you have perfect broadside, oh man, that it's one hell of a nasty battleship to engage. So please, guys, please tell me what do you think about this awesome French oncoming regular Tech 3 battleship. Are you hype about this one? Personally, I believe that this is a very interesting and unique battleship, and it could be a lot of fun. Remember that more than 50% of all your gameplays, you are top dog. You will shoot tier 6 and tier 7s and tier 5s ships. That's the thing, and you'd have more firepower than anything else in this game. So this is why makes her unique. Of course, if she has pretty good speed, pretty good maneuver, because she has amazing turning radius, and you know, it could go. I'm not just, you know, just a wild guess, but it could go that you could have a pretty nice, good looking secondary build as well. But in AA defense, you are almost godlike. Absolutely crazy good AA. That's all for today, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.